I felt real comfortable.
Did you have a chance to follow the Wizards when you were at Maryland, and if so, what your impression of the team, and how do you think you fit in with them?
A little bit. I watched them a little bit. I know they're a really young team. They have a great coach, great staff. Just excited about the whole process, excited about being here, and I think I definitely have fit the team.
Jordan, are you getting comfortable with the changes that you made in your body and since the season ended?
Yeah, definitely. I'm just getting used to it. I lost a little bit too much weight. I was down to 245, 247. I had to gain a couple more pounds, but I'm definitely getting used to it. I feel like a lot better now.
How do you think it's changed you as a player?
It's made me more versatile. I can step my game out now. I feel like my conditioning is a lot better. I can move a lot better, things like that.
How much weight did you lose?
I lost about. Let's see. from the beginning of from when? Like the beginning of my freshman year at Maryland? Or?
End of the season.
I lost about 18 pounds, something like that. 18, 19 pounds.
How did you do that so quickly?
Just eating right and working out at the same time. In college, I didn't really eat that right. I didn't eat that good. Traveling, being on the road all the time, you kind of just eat whatever's fastest. I think I just took the time to just eat smarter, and that was the most important thing.
You said you lost too much and you had to gain some back. At what point did that happen?
It wasn't like a one day. It was kind of just I felt myself, and I was looking in the mirror. I felt like I had none of my power to me. I still did. I just didn't feel that way. So I wanted to just add more muscle to what I had already.
So are you there? Or are you still in the process of building back?
I'm good right now. Okay. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good right now. I just gotta build muscle. That's all. I'll be good.
Jordan, what do you feel like you need to show coaches when you go on these workouts?
What I do best, which is rebounding, finishing in the low block, and also that I step my game out a little bit and I can shoot. I think I did that today.
How many workouts have you had now?
I think this is like my 8th or 9th. I can't remember exactly. I got like 8 or 9 more. I got a lot more. So.
Are there certain teams that are showing particular interest?
No. It's all open right now. I think it's too early to tell. Right? Even though it's only a couple weeks away, it's still early. Trades and things like that they're probably going to do you don't even know about. So.
What are your impressions of the guys you went against, Jordan Hamilton and Kawhi Leonard, some of those guys?
Real good. I think what separates them is they're good people off the court, and it makes their game even better on the court. And they work extremely hard, and they did a great job. It was an honor to be on the floor with them today.
You used the word versatility. Is that in your mind as you're out there, knowing the way the NBA is and what their fours are required to do? Is that something that's in your mind as you step out on the floor, showing that and demonstrating that?
Yeah, absolutely. That was one of my main things. One of the main things I wanted to do during the off season after I got off to Maryland was to develop my game and obviously trim my body down to show them that I can play the 4 position. I'm undersized 5 to be in the NBA. Obviously, everyone knows that, and so I just had to show them that I could play the 4.
Pick and pop. Go ahead.
What type of stuff did you do to fix your shot? Was it, change your stroke, or was it just more repetition?
Yeah, exactly. You said it right. Repetition. My form has been the same since I was like 12 years old. I haven't really changed it. I just never really shot the ball that much. And I think it was just about me getting confidence and shooting the ball a lot, and developing it and getting confidence with the shot. I think that's important. That's the most important thing. Having confidence.
How would your skill set fit into this team?
I think it'll fit in real well. I'm a rebounder. I'm an offensive rebounder. I'm a defensive rebounder. I can finish in the low block. So I think I can do a lot to help this team right away.
What have you been hearing about your draft status, either from your agent or from teams directly?
I haven't really heard anything directly. I think it's what people are saying. First round, early second, something like that. That's what I'm saying. And I'm just trying to put myself in the best position to move up higher, or put myself on the right team, so I'll play right away.
When you talk about repetition in the jump shot, more specifically, is it 500 shots a day, 1,000 shots a day? What's it been like?
Well, usually, for example, I'll shoot like. You do 7 spots, like 10 makes, and then you go around once and around. So you go around twice. So that's about 140 makes. That's a lot of shots. You think about 140 makes. You obviously you miss more than you make. So that's just one workout. But I work out like 3 times a day. So
when you look at today's power forwards, the Chris Bosches and the Dirk Nowitzkis, guys like you who aren't necessarily as long and lanky as those guys, how do you, in your body size, I guess, measure up against them, and how do you play effective against a guy like that?
You gotta make up for it in other ways and things that they can't do. They may be taller and longer, whatever you want to call it, but you can always work harder. You can always put yourself in right positions. Get offensive, defensive rebounds, and just because they're taller and longer doesn't mean anything to me. It's just how hard you work and how hard you really go after it.
What's it like to be back in DC?
It's crazy, man. I missed out here. I haven't been here so long. I haven't been 3 months. So I lived here for 2 years. So I was in this area for 2 years. So I missed everyone around here. and got to see some old friends. So it was definitely a good trip. I felt comfortable here.
Does it feel like a whirlwind process once you sort of decide to
What
make
do
the
you
leap?
mean?
I don't know. You sort of get swept up in all the things you have to do to get ready for the draft.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of forget where you were. You know, when you're always moving, always doing things, you forget where you were. And to be back here, and to just to be in the atmosphere, even though it's not College Park, it's right up the road. It still feels like I'm home. You know.
What are your thoughts just about the changes that Maryland's undergoing as well?
You know, I think they have a bright future ahead of them. You know, they got a couple really good coaches in there. You know, and they kept Coach Bean, who's a good coach, and you know, I think that they're a young team. They're going to develop into a really good team. I'm definitely excited about what they have in the future.
Why not wait a year? Why did you decide this is the time? Because you may have been a top 10 pick next year.
May have been, but you never know. You know, that's the thing. I think that you know, I left like Maryland in March, not to. I mean, this I was agent. You know, I left so I could come back to school. I was going to go work out and work hard to come back and to play for Maryland. That was my goal the whole time. And what happened was I just got my confidence built up. I felt myself making drastic changes right away, and I felt that was my time to go.
No one can really understand the difficulty of that decision. Were you close to going back? I mean, where were you on that decision-making process?
It was very tough. You know, I got families out. My family is out here. My girlfriend's out here. You know, I got a lot of things that are real like close to me out here. Maryland was huge to me. You know, it's like they took me in right away. And it was so hard for me just to get up and leave. People think I just woke up one day and said I'm going to leave. You know, it was a long process to really think about what I wanted to do and to leave the fans would embrace me so much and to leave, you know, my coaching staff, everything. It was tough to do, but I felt like sometimes the tough decision is the best decision.
Did you get a sense that Coach Williams might not be around? Did that have any effect at all on it?
No. I didn't really talk to him about him retiring or anything like that. I wasn't really sure, and you know, he made a decision, you know, based off of you know, I'm sure he put a lot of thought into his decision, and you know, he made a good decision as far as that's concerned. So.